Next question.
Hey, Sarah. I think it's awesome that you're coming back to TV, and I think you look even hotter in person. And I think everyone else agrees.
That was worth all the money I paid you earlier. Thank you.
It's three of us.
No money needed. I was wondering if you were to cosplay at Comic-Con, what would you be?
Wait, what'd you say?
If you were to dress up as a superhero character, what would you be?
Well, you know what? It's funny. If I dressed as Buffy, people would say probably that I was like a lame version of Buffy. Like I'd be on the floor and you guys would be like, she looks nothing like Buffy. Buffy's way cooler than that girl. You know what's funny, actually? I need a good Halloween costume this year, so I'm actually like kind of checking it out, going, that might be an interesting idea. But who would I want to be right now? I probably want to be one of the guy ones, though. That's the unfortunate thing.
You want to be a Real Housewife?
I want to be a Real Housewife, yeah. I want to be a Real Housewife of Beverly Hills.
Do they have a booth for that? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Next question.
I did, yeah.
With love.
Hi there. I was just wondering if you could elaborate on the swing of emotions from CBS not picking up the series to CW immediately saying, yes, we want this.
You know what? It didn't happen in that way. It was kind of interesting because, wait, is this for me? I'm going to be so paranoid now.
Should I?
Yeah.
For Chris.
You know, I don't know how much you guys know about the process of doing a pilot and getting it picked up, but it's a really, really hard emotional roller coaster because you love this project. You make this family when you do something, and especially for us, we all have kids the same age. It was like this really incredible, like very quick family. And so you really, want it to get picked up. At the same time, there's 60 other shows going through the exact same thing at the exact same time, justifiably wanting the same thing. And you have to wait a really long time, and the networks don't tell you literally until the night before. So if you're in LA, like they tell you and you pack your bags and you get on the plane, or you don't get on the plane. And so what was different about this experience was very, very early on in the screening process. I mean, really like just a couple days after we handed it in, we get this phone call that Les Moonves loves the show, that he's really happy with it, but he's worried about putting it on CBS and how it fits in and how we would survive. Would that audience totally get it? Would they be willing to stick it out? And so he pitched it to us as, I have this idea, I don't even know how you guys are gonna feel about it. And certainly, you're a little taken aback at first, but one of the things that we were always concerned about, because we did not have a procedural nature, was would we fit in there? And so would we have to make the show more in that direction to fit in? So it was almost, I think, a little bit of a relief of like, oh wait, we never thought of this, but this could really work and this could benefit the story. This is a really long answer, and you probably didn't want an answer this long, but so in that sense, it actually took some of the onus away. And when I did the panel with some of the other girls the other day for the Hollywood Reporter issue, they were all so jealous because we didn't have to wait that long period of time. We knew we were gonna work together. So it almost was like a less of a roller coaster than the normal experience would have been. He's so sorry he asked that question.
What's even worse is I want to add to it.
Go for it.
Next question.
Hi. My question is for the cast. I just wanted to know what was it like to film the pilot?
It was cold. It's cold in New York.
You guys shot the pilot in New York, right?
New York City, yeah. We filmed the pilot in New York City in March. It was St. Patrick's Day. It was like it surrounded that weekend. I, for one, had a blast.
Yeah, it was great. I was born in New York. It was great to go back to my old stomping grounds. And typically in a pilot, you pretty much shoot on sets that are existing. There's not enough time to build sets. Now we've recreated a lot of what we shot on stage. We haven't. I mean, our incredible crew has. But so we got to live in sort of the existing. We got to go to shoot in Long Island. We shot all over Manhattan. It's pretty amazing to get to establish a show where it's really set.
I think what was beautiful about it is the fact that because we all have such a vast experience as actors as well, that we had an immediate sort of relationship off camera to begin with, which always informs the relationships that you have on screen. So it was like we had 8 to 10 weeks rehearsal period before we started, in the sense of, we just walked onto the set and started filming together. So we've very quickly created a family environment that I think is going to stand us in good stead as the series progresses.
Yeah, I remember that. I came to the party late, and I remember driving to the reading. Like, I'd just flown into New York City, and we were going to the reading, which was in Brooklyn, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I was so turned around. Like, we landed, and they're like, you got to get in this van. And I was at one hotel, picked up Yoan and Nestor and Tara Summers. And immediately, like, it was like, okay, I'm among some friends here, not... Because it can be strange being a new actor on a show, and people can have their guards up. And having met Sarah prior, but never having worked with her, or having any real, personal, I was also like, pretty nervous to meet you. And she was so warm and so like, hi, I feel like I know you. And, we have the same publicist, and I feel like I kind of do know. And, it's just one of those things where it just fell into place. And it was really great. And then these guys created, like, it's just such a great world to kind of live in. I don't know, it's fun. It was a good pilot. It's a great show.
You should watch it.
Tuesday nights on the CW, 9 o'clock.
September 13th.
After 9 o'clock. Next question.
Hi, my question is for Nestor. Nestor, Lost was a very unique shooting experience, very tropical, and I guess you guys had a lot of fun. I saw some of the DVD extra features. You guys were having a lot of fun. Could you describe the adjustment period, switching from Lost to Ringer?
Well, the bigger adjustment was moving from Hawaii back to Los Angeles. That was rough. I mean, I love LA, but that was leaving paradise. Also, leaving a show like that, which was so unusual in its format, as we all know, groundbreaking in many ways, and an incredible crew and obviously cast. And I thought, after I finished the show, how am I going to hop onto another show, and lo and behold, I read the script and I thought, wow, here's another show, sort of bucking convention, going for a serialized thriller element, set in New York City, but with these great twists and turns. And I thought this would be really, really pretty interesting to get into this, and to get to do another show where I don't know what's going to happen week to week is a pretty amazing blessing. And then to get to work with all these guys are a really exceptional group of people.
Next question.
Hi. I was wondering if you're going to have a lot of guest stars on the show, and if so, who are they going to be? Will they be any of your Buffy co-stars?
Well, yeah, Michelle Trachtenberg's been angling for her role. She's been hanging around an awful lot.
Our first reaction, someone's asked us that question already as well today, but we have such a tremendous cast here that we feel pretty satisfied with who we have. But we've also got Jamie Murray, who you may know from Spartacus, as well as Dexter, who is joining us as well. But we've got these great people. Guest stars come on, but we're happy. These are great talent here. These people.
Hi, my question is for Sarah. You always hear about how much work it is for an actress to play or an actor to play two roles on the same show. Is it really that much work? And if so, how do you do it?
I'm still learning because so far we've only shot one episode. So maybe you want to ask me again in 6 months because maybe the answer might be different then. So far it's been fun. It actually, in some weird ways, it simplifies things because you rehearse it, you sort of figure it out, but because I'm responsible for both parts of that scene, and so far we've only really had scenes with both girls with just by themselves. There's been other extras and stuff, but not like where there's intricacies with other cast members and stuff. So it actually hasn't been too complicated. I think the hardest part is the hair and makeup is going back and forth, like put the eye makeup on, take the eye makeup off, put the eye makeup on. I think that's the part, but at the same time, it also gives me a little bit of a break that you wouldn't normally get. So far it seems okay, but that answer may change.
Next question.
This is our last question.
All right,
Pressure.
next and last question.
Okay, hi.
Hi.
This question is for my love, Yoan Griffith. I was just...
Ah, dear.
I was just wondering, because this role is really different, what drew you to this role and to this series?
The fact that I got to wear contemporary clothes. Exactly. No, look, I was invited to come in for a meeting and was blown away by the meeting. The creators and Sarah pitched an amazing story and an amazing character. And I've been very fortunate. All these characters that I've played in my career to date have reflected so well on me, and I could see the potential in Andrew reflecting well on me and adding another whole string to my bow and to my personality. So I'm just thrilled to take my career in a whole other avenue and to sort of root a character in the present day.
No tights.
Well, I want to say thank you to our panel and to the fans.
And thank you to Kristen also for...
I have a couple of housekeeping notes. Couple of quick housekeeping notes. Everyone in the room should have gotten a ticket, which can be redeemed at the fulfillment room for a customized ringer stool. Also, 100 lucky people will receive exclusive Comic-Con mini posters signed by the cast. Yeah, that did sound gross. Again, the posters can be redeemed in the fulfillment room, and you will need your ticket to redeem the poster. And finally, I've been asked to announce the winner of a 3-night stay at a luxurious San Diego hotel. The person with the ticket number 571718.
That's me.
571718. Please come see Katie. Katie, can you wave your hand by the side of the room, and you redeem your prize. You need to do it today, as it is valid for this weekend only. And don't forget, Ringer premieres on the CW Tuesday, September 13th at 9 p.m. Thank you.